Dear friends, one day the angels in the sky started talking about who is the best creature on earth. One of the angels said, "Today the best creature on earth is Job. He is a pious person who shows great patience and always remembers his Lord. He gives food and clothes to the poor, and buys slaves and sets them free. He is thankful to Allah in every situation." Iblis, the devil who was nearby, heard the conversation of the angels and became very angry. Satan prayed in the court of Allah, "Rabbul Ijat, O God, I can swear by you that Hazrat Job worships you only because of the wealth and comfortable life given by you. If this wealth and comfort of his ends, he will not worship you even for a day, O God. Give me the power to interfere with the Prophet. I want to see how much loyalty Prophet Ayyub has towards you." Allah, who knows everything, gave permission to Satan and said, "Go ahead, you are given the power to interfere with the Prophet. You can test the Prophet as you wish." Satan, after getting the permission of Allah, came to Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam, wearing the clothes of a traveler. He went to Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam and told him about his poverty and said, "Hazrat, please allow me to stay at your house for a few days." Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam became suspicious of this person because a strange, strong smell was coming from his body. Then Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam rejected his request and said, "I will give you some money. I am going somewhere else. You make arrangements to live." Satan was very angry with this behavior of Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam and went back, disappointed. Then he thought how to harm the Prophet. After thinking a lot, he decided to set fire to the fruit orchard of the Prophet. He did as he thought. One day Satan went to the fruit orchard of the Prophet and set it on fire. Many fruit trees were reduced to ashes in the fire set by Satan. The caretakers of the orchard came running to give this news to the Prophet. On hearing this news, Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam said, "Thanks to Allah. Allah has taken back the wealth given by Allah. Now I will be able to worship Allah for more time." When Satan saw that Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam was not worried at all after the destruction of the fruit orchard, his jealousy grew even more. Then he started thinking again how to harm the Prophet. The next day Satan went to the Prophet's stable and set it on fire. The fire spread like a storm, due to which all the animals burnt to death, and some shepherds also died in the fire. The rest of the shepherds immediately brought this news to the Prophet. On hearing this news, Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam said, "Allah has taken back the wealth given by Allah. There is no need for me to be worried about this." When Satan saw that even after such a big incident, the Prophet was not worried at all, his heart became even more jealous. Now he decided to harm the Prophet even more. Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam had 14 children who used to go to a madrasa, get education from a teacher every day. One day in the morning, as soon as Hazrat Ayyub went to school, he got very jealous. The children of Hazrat Ayyub went to study with their teacher. Satan took advantage of this opportunity and brought down the roof of the madrasa. The children of Hazrat Ayyub died after getting buried under the rubble. The teacher of the madrasa came to Hazrat Ayyub fearfully and said, "O Prophet of Allah, I had gone out for some work." Meanwhile, the roof of the building collapsed, and 14 of your children died after getting buried under it. On hearing this, Hazrat Ayyub said, "Allahu Akbar. Allah has taken back the wealth given by Allah. There is no need for me to be worried about this." When Satan saw that even after the death of the children, there was no decrease in the faith and belief of Hazrat Ayyub in Allah, he turned to ashes. Now he started thinking of causing even greater trouble. In a week, Hazrat Ayyub alayhi comfortable life, children, and wealth ended. As soon as they got the chance, all his friends and relatives left him. Only his wife, Hazrat Ramat, remained with him. She could not even think of leaving the Prophet. She was not the one to leave. She always stood by the Prophet. The people of the country started mocking and taunting the Prophet's claim of prophethood. Some said, if Ayyub was really a prophet of Allah, Then why did such a calamity befall him? He is not a prophet, because of his false claim of prophethood. Allah's wrath has come upon him. Seeing his condition, Satan could not be completely happy. Even now, because despite the end of everything, there was no change in Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam. He was still in his place of worship with full interest as before. He was praying as if he had no idea of the destruction happening around him. There was no sadness on his face, no sign of regret. He just kept thanking Allah. Seeing all this, Satan became more restless. He started thinking how to harm Nabi even more. After thinking a lot, Satan hatched a conspiracy. He expressed his desire to meet Nabi and went to him. While meeting Nabi, he said, "Hazrat, I am your devotee. I want to talk to you about something." On this pretext, he kept talking to Nabi, and then he took his mouth near his ear and blew in both his ears and went away from there. The next day, blisters like boils appeared on Nabi's body. His body was filled with pain, and he became very ill. His wife Ramet started taking care of him. Gradually, the boils grew. The wounds became painful for a long time. After living in this condition, worms started growing in the body of the Prophet. These worms started eating the flesh and blood of the Prophet's body. For some days, the Prophet and his wife survived by drinking only water. His wife Ramet came to the Prophet and started pleading, "O Prophet of Allah, now we have nothing left to eat. So we have no other way except going to the village and working in people's houses to earn a living. If you allow me, I can go to the village and work in people's houses and earn a halal living, and this will arrange for our food." Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam kept crying for a long time after listening to his wife Ramet. Then he said, "Ramet, I never intended to trouble you, but I am very ill, and I am giving you permission under compulsion. You go and work in people's houses so that you can earn some halal food." After the Prophet's permission, Bibi Ramet started working in people's houses in the village. Bibi Ramet was always busy serving the Prophet. During part of the day, she worked as a maid in people's houses, and with whatever little she could earn, she arranged food for her husband. In this way, time kept passing. Sometimes some worms would fall from the body of Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam, and sometimes new worms would be born. Now, only bones and a little flesh were left on his body. One day, when some worms fell from his body and landed on the ground, Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam called his Bi Ramet and said, "Ramet, man is made of clay, and after death, his body turns into clay again. If the flesh and blood of my body is used to satisfy the hunger of these worms of Allah, then what will be the use of my body? If it is useful, then there should be no objection to it. At least these insects are getting food. Pick up the insects that have fallen from my body and put them on my body again so that they can finish their food." Wife Ramet followed her husband's order and picked up the fallen insects and put them on his body again. Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam continued to face severe illness, sorrow and pain for 18 years like this. One day wife Ramet went to the market. The devil was selling medicines posing as a doctor. He was calling out loudly and saying, "I have a cure for every disease." Wife Ramat ran to him and asked, "My husband has a disease for 18 years and the flesh of his body has vanished. Only bones are left." The devil said, "I have this cure for your husband. It is very easy. I will cure him in a jiffy." Bibi Ramet was happy that after so many years, she has found a doctor who is ready to treat her husband. She asked, "What will be your wages?" Satan said, "I will not take any wages from you. Just tell your husband that when he is cured, he should sacrifice a goat in my name and do a sacrifice." She came running happily and said, "Your treatment is done now. Be happy." Hazrat Ayyub asked, "How be we?" Ramet said, "In the market, a doctor has come. He is ready to treat you." Hazrat Ayyub said, "Where? We have money to pay his wages." Bibi Ramet said, "Don't worry about him. I am making arrangements." Hazrat Ayyub said, "What arrangements? Will you do it, and how will you do it?" "Well, we do not have anything to give to him, Wife Ramet said that we have to sacrifice a goat in his name and do a sajda. Hazrat Ayyub, alayhi salam, got angry and said that you did not go to the doctor, you went to the devil. Then some enemies came and said, what kind of God is Ayub, that he is not able to cure him? How will he cure others? Hearing this, Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam became restless and started crying and prayed to Allah. O Lord, the words these people are saying in your praise are hurting me. You are definitely merciful. After this prayer, Allah blessed his beloved Prophet with his mercy and said that I will soon relieve you from this disease. I will convert your patience into a reward and I will cure you. I will bless my wife with my blessings. After that, my wife went to work. After her departure, Hazrat Jibril alayhi salam came and said to Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam, O Prophet of Allah, strike the ground with your feet. A spring of water will come out of it. You can take a bath in it, and you will become completely healthy in a short while. Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam struck the ground with his feet, as per the orders of Hazrat Jibril alayhi salam. Then a spring of water came out from there, and that water started falling on the body of Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam. As soon as that water fell on his body, he became very beautiful and young. His wounds disappeared as if he never had any wound or disease on his body. After taking a bath, his face became more radiant and beautiful than before. His face started shining like the moon and he became the owner of the most beautiful beauty. He went some distance away and sat on the edge of the forest, thanking Allah. Meanwhile, wife Ramet collected some money and bought food for her husband. When she reached her husband, she saw that he was not there. Wife Ramet was surprised to see him. Then she sat there and started crying loudly and praying to Allah. Oh my God, I do not know where my husband is. Has some animal taken him away? I do not know anything. Oh my God, I pray to you to return my husband. Oh Allah, you are the ocean of mercy. You can do whatever you want. Wife Ramat kept praying to Allah for many hours like this.